YouTubers, this is Lady Gravedancer, and I am Tuesday's host here on Witches of the Moon. This week's topic was on the Bible and how you use it in your witchcraft and your practice. So I'm not sure what exactly I'm able to add to this video because I don't actually use the Bible in my practice whatsoever, but, well, I don't want to say whatsoever. I don't actually use like the Psalms or things like that. I mean, there was a time, is there a shadow over me? There is when I use that hand, isn't there? There was a time when I did, I just don't anymore. So, the only thing that I can add to this particular topic is that I do, my Bible's right there. I have a pink one. I've had it for many, many years. And what I do use it for is to educate myself. So that way, whenever I do have some kind of a conversation or confrontation with someone who is a follower of the Bible and they're misleading people, that I'm able to come back to them with their own words. I've been in battles where we were throwing verses back and forth to each other, you know, and it's just like, well, I don't want to say battles because that kind of sounds ugly, but it's just kind of like you know, they're taking the words and the meaning what it is for their self. A lot of people that I end up in these type of conversations with, like my brother, and they're not understanding it. So they'll throw a verse at me and then I'll throw a verse at them, and they're really surprised to see a witch actually who has read the Bible. Whenever, I don't want to say that. I was going to say the majority of Christians haven't even read it cover to cover. Unfortunately, that's true when it comes to the Christians that I know. So, you know, what are you going to do? I hope you can see. It's dark. I don't know. It got kind of late. And there's been other ways that I've used the Bible, and I don't know how that's going to come across to people, but I've had where I have, because I work in I manage an apartment complex, and I tend to find quite a few Bibles being left behind in trash and things like that. People just don't take it with them, and I have used the paper of the Bible. I know this sounds disrespectful to probably Christians and people who follow the Bible. I use the paper for petitions. I use certain parts of the Bible I've burned and used the ash for positive things. I was raised by a Christian witch, and the way that it has been taught to me my whole life is that the Bible, see, the Bible and Christ represents love, and for us to respect and just be kind to each other. So whenever I use any portion of the Bible, I use it for positive magic. I don't necessarily use the like the Psalms and things like that to, you know, as chants or any chants. It sounds like I'm saying chants, but I'm not. I'm saying chants, and they sound the same. Oh well. I don't use them in like that kind of stuff. I do use the Bible to keep myself educated, because where I live, the majority of people are Christian, so I like to be educated in what their faith is. That way that if they come at me with anything, then I am knowledgeable to be able to talk back to them. And like I said, I use the Bible's paper for petition and for positive magic, and I will also burn certain parts of the Bible into ash to use in protection magic, love magic, things like that, because that's how I was raised to know of the Bible, is love and respect and honoring. So that's what I use it for. I don't necessarily use the literature to do any kind of witchcraft or anything like that. It just doesn't benefit my practice, but I know a lot of people who do. That's about all I can say on the topic. Yeah, so I will be checking the comments on this video from my channel. Unfortunately, this will be my last video here on the Witches of the Moon. My life is getting really, really hectic, and I have 3 channels that I am working with in addition to Witches of the Moon. It would have been 4, and I just need to go on and get my, you know, spend more time with my channels. And my shop has picked up, my online shop has picked up. And I keep saying that. So my online shop has picked up tremendously on sales, and it takes up a lot of time with my full-time job and then my kids and my husband and my house. I really just don't have a lot of time. The fact that we are actually going to be opening a physical shop here in Garland by this time next year, I've already like have more than one person that's come to me as being, I guess, partners / investors, depending on how you want to look at it, and we're just kind of going through that. there's really only one of them that I would want to work with, but that's, you know, that's another topic in itself. So life has just gotten busy. I've had a amazing time here on Witches of the Moon, and there are some amazing witches on this channel, and I will continue to watch and continue to support the channel. Of course, it was just too hectic and I had to let something go, and I knew that this channel has a lot of amazing people on it, so I thought this would be the one that I would go say bye, you know. But anyways, so yeah, this will be the last video you see from me here. Thank you so much for, you know, watching my day and all that good stuff. I hope everybody still continues to stay in communication with me, and I love you all. Thank you so much, and I won't see you at the next one. Alright guys, as always, blessed be. Bye.